myself K.Susithra, Assistant Professor from Department of Microbiology. Today we will discuss about the topic food preservation. Food preservation is, first of all we define the preservation of food. When food is available more than the present use, it is preserved for future consumption. Foods such as fruits and vegetables have a short growing season, and preservation makes them available for use throughout the year and avoid wastage of surplus crops. Principle of food preservation is used for the prevention or delay of microbial decomposition. By keeping out of microorganisms is called asepsis. By removal of microorganisms is filtration. By hindering the growth and activity of microorganisms, low temperature drying. By killing microorganisms, use heat or radiations. Prevention or delay of self-decomposition of food by destruction or inactivation of food enzyme. Example, blanching. Prevention of damage caused by insects, animals and mechanical causes. Method of food preservation. Preservation of food is achieved by application of physical, chemical and biological method or as follows. Physical method. Cooling to low temperature refrigeration at 0 to 7 degrees Celsius is preserved for shorter periods. Freezing preserved for several months. Heating, pasteurization, cooking, sterilization, etc. Exposure to ionization radiation using UV, etc. Application of high pressure. Next, drying. Removal of water to a level which does not support the growth of microorganisms. Next, chemical methods. Quite often it is either impossible or undesirable to employ conventional physical method of the preservation. In such situation, one has to opt for chemical methods for preservation. It involves application of chemical additives which act as antimicrobial agents. Next, biological methods. Fermentation, storing lactic and acetic acid, example cheese and cultured milks. By keeping out microorganisms. Asepsis refer to keeping out the microorganism from the food by making use of either natural covering or providing artificial covering around the food. Natural barrier in foods include outer shell of the nuts, that is almond, walnut, peanut, skin, peel of fruits and vegetables, banana, mango, citrus, ashcot, etc. Shells on eggs, skin or fat in meat. Husk of ear, corn, etc. Similarly, packaging prevents entry of microorganisms in the food. For example, beech or a mushroom sealed in tin can, clean vessels under hygienic surroundings help in preventing spoilage of milk during collection and processing by keeping out of microorganisms. By removal of microorganisms using filtration. The filtration of liquid food through bacteria-proof filter is a common method for complete removal of microorganisms from the food. Liquid foods are passed through the filters made of suitable materials like asbestos pads, diatomaceous earth, unfledged porcelain, etc. and allowed to percolate through either with or without nanofiltration, etc. works on this principle. Centrifugation, sedimentation, trimming and washing, etc. can also be used but are not very effective. By using low temperature, microbial growth and enzyme activity is retarded in food by storing them at low temperature. The food commodities can be stored under cellular storage like root crops, potato, onion, refrigerator or chilling temperature like most fruits and vegetables, meat, poultry, fresh milk and milk products under freezing temperature like minus 120 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius like frozen bees, mushrooms, etc. By killing the microorganisms, use of heat, coagulation of proteins and inactivation of their metabolic enzymes by application of heat leads to destruction of microorganisms present in foods. Exposure of food to high temperature also inactivates the enzyme present in the food. Food can be heated either at temperature below 100 degrees Celsius, that is pasteurization, at 100 degrees Celsius boiling, or at temperature above 1000 degrees Celsius sterilization. Pasteurization below 100 degrees Celsius is mild heat treatment given to the food to kill most pathogenic microorganisms and is used in the food where the drastic heat treatment causes undesirable changes in the food. It is usually supplemented by other methods to prolong shelf life. Pasteurization is most commonly used in treatment of milk and other dairy products either as low temperature long time, that is LT, or high temperature short time, that is HTST process. The heat treatment of milk at 62.2 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes refers to LT-LT process. Heating 72 degrees for 15 seconds is termed as HT-ST process. Grape wine is pasteurized at 82 to 85 degrees Celsius for 1 minute and beer is pasteurized at 600 degrees Celsius. Pasteurization of juices depends upon their acidity and method of packing, whether in bulk or in bottle or can. Bottle grape juice is pasteurized at 76.70 Celsius for 30 minutes, while in bulk juice is heated at 80 to 85 degrees Celsius for few seconds by flash treatment. Carbonated juice is heated at 65.6 degrees for 30 minutes in bottles, and vinegar in milk is held at 60 to 65 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Next, boiling. It is heating at 100 degrees Celsius. Cooking of food including vegetables, meat, extra boiling with water involves a temperature around 1000 Celsius. Boiling of food at 100 degrees Celsius kills all the vegetative cells and spores of yeast and molds and vegetative cells of bacteria. Many foods can be preserved by boiling. Example, milk. Canning of acid fruits and vegetables, tomatoes, pineapple, peaches, cherries, etc. for examples of this. It is carried by boiling at about 100 degrees Celsius. Various terms used for heating food or baking in bread, simmering, incipient or gentle boiling, roasting in meat, frying, shallow or deep fat dry frying, and warming up, small increase in temperature up to 100 degrees Celsius. Heating above 1000 Celsius. Heating by steam under pressure is used to obtain temperature above 1000 Celsius by using steam sterilizer or retard. The temperature is retard increases with increase in steam pressure. The temperature in retard at mean sea level is 100 degrees Celsius with 5 psi pressure at 1090 Celsius with 10 psi pressure at 115.5 degrees Celsius and 1 kg per centimeter square pressure at 121.5 degrees Celsius. For canning mushrooms and other non-acid vegetables, the processing temperature of 121.10 Celsius at 15 psi pressure are used. For sterilization of milk and other liquid food like juices, ultra-high temperature process is used. In UHT process, the food is heated at very high temperature for only few seconds by use of steam injection or steam infusion followed by flash evaporation of the condensed steam and rapid cooling. The process is also used for bulk processing of many foods. This use of radiation. Radiations consist of exposing a food to either electromagnetic or ionizing radiation to destroy microorganism present in food. Example of radiation includes use of ultraviolet lamp in sterilization, slicing knives in bakeries, gamma radiation from cobalt-60 or cesium-137 source have been used for irradiation of many fruits like papaya, mango and onion, spices, fish, etc. They are also used for inhibition of sprouting in onion and potato. Prevention or delay of self-decomposition of food by destruction or inactivation of food enzyme. Blanching is a mild heat treatment given to vegetables before canning, freezing or drying to prevent self-decomposition of food by destroying enzyme. Blanching is carried out by dipping the food commodity either in boiling water or by exposing them to steam for few minutes followed by immediate cooling. By prevention or delay of purely chemical reaction, the food containing oil and fat turn rancid and become unfit for consumption due to oxidation. Addition of appropriate quantity of antioxidant by butyl hydroxyanisole, butyl hydroxytoluene, tertiary butyl hydroxyquinone, lecithin, etc. prevents oxidation and preserve food. Next, the prevention of damage by insects, animals and rodents and mechanical causes. Use of fumigants in dried fruits, cereals, etc. checks the damage caused by insects and rodents. Wrapping of fruits, providing cushioning trays, using light pack and good package material checks the damage to fresh food commodities during handling and transportation. Thank you.